Hey folks, Flo here at Scaling Up 2023, interview probably number 15 at this point. I'm here with Jordan Hatton. Jordan, why don't you introduce yourself in 30 seconds or less?
Sure. I'm sorry. I am Jordan Hatton, Director of Economic Development with Bingwi Neyaashi Anishinaabek, Sandpoint First Nation. We're located, the community is located on the southeast shores of Lake Nipigon, about an hour and 45 minutes northeast of Thunder Bay. And I've been working with the community now for about 13, 14 years.
Okay, great. So what brings you to Scaling Up?
Well, I was asked to present on the panel, but I came last year as well. I think it's an excellent opportunity to bring, communities, funders, experts in the field together to, talk about best practices. And biomass is a real solution for a lot of communities, and we're looking at it at Sandpoint. And I know our neighboring communities are as well. So it's a great opportunity to kind of come bring everyone together, learn about new programs and the state of the industry.
So what is the biomass opportunity for First Nations in this bioeconomy industry?
Well, so Sandpoint, as well as our neighboring communities, we reside right in the heart of the forest, right? So we're in the middle of the Lake Nipigon forest, which is a very, very large forest unit in northwestern Ontario, and just enormous biomass opportunities. I mean, from underutilized species to the burn piles that no longer have to be burned because we're going to find a home for it, right? So there's just enormous feedstock in the Lake Nipigon forest, underutilized right now, that we can put to use to gasify and make clean renewable fuel.
So what's needed to sort of tap into that opportunity? Maybe collaborations or any kind of investment that needs to be made, and by who?
Well, there's a lot of things we need capital. You need a partnership agreement, right? The communities are working together through Lake Nipigon Forest Management Inc. So there's 4 First Nations that manage the forest. There's our partner CHAR that has the technical expertise. They have an operating plant in Thorough, Ontario, and obviously you need the funders at the table, right? So we are working with the federal and provincial governments at all levels of government to assist us in this big project, and that's the regional biomass project. Sandpoint specifically is looking at district heating for our community as well, and so we just completed our study. So biomass is something that we're working on multiple levels.
Okay, what is your unique perspective on the future of the Canadian bioeconomy more broadly, but you specifically from a First Nations vantage point?
I think there's enormous opportunity. I think right now I think only a very small portion of feedstocks utilized for biomass. So I think the growth potential is enormous. I think it can help communities with employment. I think it can help them find solutions to power and to heating their homes. I think it's a major opportunity that we can really tap into, and we're doing it right now on the forest. Any
element of reconciliation, since that has become an important theme in Canada over the last years?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, kudos to government. They've been, like I mentioned today, NRCan, FedNor, they've helped us with our sawmill expansion. They've helped us with our biomass system on the back of the sawmill. So, I mean, they've been at the table, and government's really important for the clean energy revolution, right? So they have to be at the table.
Any final message for any particular stakeholder in this industry or the industry as a whole?
Oh, just that, as Kyla said today, the First Nations are open for business. We're interested in partnering, and we're interested in growing our communities, wealth generation, employment, and we're rebuilding from scratch at Sandpoint. So happy to talk to anybody.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Jordan.
Thank you.
Pleasure speaking with you.